Can you see me? Can you see me? Or are you guys just making fun of the fact that I only have one good eye? Can you see me? Anybody? This is the kind of live you can expect with Flip the World. Hey, you can see me. Ah. What's up? Rocky Mountain Resale in the house. Stacy wants her money back. Well, considering it's probably my money. Well, now that you guys can see me, what have you just been listening to me? Man, that little tour you did at the Ronald McDonald Museum of somebody's backyard was pretty awesome. I saw that in your Instagram stories. I would keep that person's contact. More than likely, they're old, and when they die, their family's definitely not going to want to hold on to that stuff. So hopefully, you can pick it up for cheap. Since I am solo, oh, look who's here! It's in your Instagram DM, buddy. These are a bolo, guys. The Nike slides, they got to be the Hydros. These are the Hydro 7s, I think, as long as they have the Air Jordan. Pick these up at the bins. I think I got like $1 into these, and they just sold for $39.99 for some used slides. The Hydro 7s, bolo. Hopefully the customer's not watching and I just threw it. Hey, so Marcus is in the chat, but he's not on the screen, so that's fun. An innocent person posting on Marketplace and you being a psychopath and creeping their whole profile. Hey, isn't that what Instagram and Facebook is all about? Stalking and being creepy and going after people without them knowing, except for, then they pop up as the people you may know. They're like the first one. You're like, what the hell is that person doing? Trying to see what I'm doing. Yeah. As soon as I saw the photos or the little footage, I knew they were old people. So I was just like, oh, okay, the family's not going to want that. Hey, video. Hey, Dana, you missed the head thing, so I have to do it now that you can see me. So this is for you, Dana. Marcus is going to be joining us apparently, so that'll be awesome. Because I'm not really good at keeping people entertained. I don't know how to do like sock puppets. I could grab a guitar and maybe do some horrible content. Not that this is great content. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Dude, I've actually bought quite a bit from Meth Syndicate. He is he's a dude from like the music scene that I'm part of. And he sells a lot of hilarious stuff. I actually created a shirt similar to the style that he does based off of a homeless lady that I used to see every day. And it's I was just at the red light one day and I looked over and she was just hand deep into her sweatpants, just scratching away. And I was like, big on a t-shirt. And here in Houston, there's a bridge going into downtown and they have a graffiti artist that tagged it, "Be Someone." And it kind of became like the inspiration of the city. And everybody uses it. So I took her picture, like scratching herself going to town, and I just put the "Be Someone" under it. And it's a pretty popular shirt. A lot of people like it, and a lot of people. And usually I like it when people hate things that I do. So, oh yeah, man. If anybody's doing anything that's like borderline PC, offensive, or just out of their mind, or like shock, I'm totally into it. Like that's me 100%. Marcus, all you got to do, buddy, let me see. It says your device isn't connected. and asking me how to help you, I have no clue. I sent you the link. You should just be able to hit that, and that'll open up. You're going to be in the studio. It'll pop up on my screen, and then I will invite you on. So, you know, that's about as far as you can get as far as my IT. I don't know if Anglo-Saxons are allowed to do other culture impersonations in 2021, so I don't want to do my Dell customer service. I used to work for Dell, so I know the customer service. But Marcus, if you could please figure this out for yourself. It would be very, very beneficial. I cannot do it. I am only this big, and the world is this big. So anyway, if I get canceled for that, I'm sorry. Dixon was late. Oh, Dana got the first like in, Stacy. How you feel about that? Look at that. First like. Oh, he said don't risk it. I already did it. I'm canceled. I probably have more tattoos that would get me canceled than anything. Did you unplug it? Did I unplug what? And I don't mean bad tattoos. I don't have any. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Dixon, you need to connect your mic and camera before you can add them to the stream. This is why I messaged you an hour early, buddy. We're all new. We're all first timers, right? Since he's like trying to get on, I guess I'll plug his old channel here real quick. Oh, somebody just paid for this control finally. That's great. The internet bad tech support joke. I think my favorite MS shirt is a craft marker in the background that says light show. Oh yeah. Here we go. If you guys want to go and subscribe. Yeah, that's a horror. But anyway, that is Dixon's YouTube channel. I think he's at like 91 subscribers. The goal was to bring him on and hopefully get him to at least his first 100. And if he joins, that's what we're going to do. I'm pretty sure it's because I'm on my phone. I'm using my phone and my computer. You have to you have to turn on your mic and your camera. When you open the StreamYard link, it's going to ask do you allow to use your mic and camera? You have to hit allow, and then I can add you to the group. But if you want to try it your computer, you can do that. Already subbed. Guys, he's in the chat. I mean, I could hold up a picture of him, but that would be creepy if I already had a printed out photo of him, wouldn't it? I do. You want me to go get it? I'm just kidding. I sold these LL Bean. Are these the ones I sold? These are probably not the ones. Yeah, these are the ones I sold. I don't know. They all look the same to me. Oh, yeah. I don't have a cool chair. I have like an old office chair. I'm not fancy. You ever watch the Triple Threat show with Harry Tornado and Drew Profit Monsters and Joey Buck being 22? They all got the same chair. They're all gaming. They're going for the win, racing and pacing and running the course. Anyway, take the jeans. This is what we do. Right where just fold that down. Get you a good fold and just keep it going. Pretend you're making a calzone like a mama used to make. Once you get it nice, you throw that bad boy in a poly. Honestly, this works for anything clothing related that's going to be right over a pound, and you don't want to do priority because it's going to be too expensive. You got to toss in your thank you card. I mean, look at that thing. It's beautiful. Yeah, man, I'm on my phone doing this, buddy. No, calm down, woman. Keep the children quiet. I don't need it. I don't need it. fold the bag, give it a love hug to squeeze the air out. Look at that thing. Who needs a vacuum sealer when you're just fat? And then you just slap that bad boy inside a flat rate envelope. Give it the old fold over. Boom. $7.18 out the door. Probably just exploded. Theo, is that that dude with the mullet? That comedian with the mullet? He's pretty funny. I've tried several times. You know, you sound like me at nighttime with the missus. I mean, damn woman, I tried several times. I'm tired. I just want to go to bed. Ah, you're not horrible. Maybe a little horrible. Ah, shout out to cold coffee because I waited too long to drink it. No, actually I am. I just, I don't know people's names. I just call him the little short redneck mullet guy. I'm really bad. Like, I'm from a music scene where everybody has fake aliases. So, because names are just too hard to remember. So I'm actually, like, my name is Conflict. Like, that's what people call me. They call me Chris Conflict. And, well, I would say they used to. They don't call me that anymore. Now that I'm like a dad and I'm not a violent person. Well, I don't do violent things anymore. I'm just Chris Flip the World, or Chris, or hey, fat guy with a lot of tattoos, or, you know, whatever. Hey, stupid. It doesn't matter. But I'm used to nicknames or just like things like that. So you can't get into too many because then, you know, Stacy's in the chat and I'll start tell you guys what I call her. And that's not nice. You want to walk me around an estate sale? Dude, if you came on and you had your mic on, I would just start screaming obscenities so the people at the estate sale would kick you out, just because I think it would be hilarious for you to be walking around like showing me and I'm just like, shit. Oh, I mean, no K, no X's. That's more like a rap, like what's up, little OG conflicts? But I'll dig it. Whatever you want to call me. I saw Joey's video of you two. Like, I guess it was at the airport. I guess y'all shot the beginning of the video at the end of his trip. You were dropping him off. Man, shout out to you for driving him around. It sounded like it was a long drive. So I was like, okay, this dude's into generosity. Cool, man. I'm going to just fly out there and I'm going to figure out where you are. And then I'm going to just like fly into the smallest airport that's like 8 hours away and be like, hey, can you come pick me up? Well, let's go thrifting. Just to see if you do it. I'm just kidding. But that was really cool, man. And you guys looked very nervous in the intro. Like, you were both very jittery. Like, somebody was holding a gun off camera, or like security was like, you can't film here. This is an airport. Where's your masks? 9/11 was an inside joke. Joke? Inside job, not joke. Ugh. Canceled. 6-hour Uber. Yeah, for real. That's really awesome, though. I tell people that, like other resellers, I'm like, hey, if you come to Houston, I'll probably pick you up. I'll drive you around, take you to eat. I'll throw you in the dumpsters I go to. It's just a Southern hospitality thing. But, you know, I don't think where you are is considered the South. So to have someone that has the mindset of hospitality like we do down here is pretty awesome, because usually when I go anywhere that's not the South, like, the manners and the politeness go this way, and the I want to hit you with something goes this way. Like the first time I took Stacy to New York, man, it was bad. So we had little man with us. I want to say he was like 2. And so we're like walking around doing the touristy thing with the stroller, and we go to take the subway. So of course we got to like pick him up in the stroller and like carry him down the stairs. And like those savages do not care if you have a child or a stroller or you're not from there. They're just like, get out of the way. I got a business meeting. I'm important. And you're just like, oh man, I kind of want to push you down these stairs. And then when you get to the bottom, I'll pay that homeless guy that's wiping his ass on the curb to just smear it on your face. Southern hospitality. Yeah, the intro was actually your goodbye. No gun. I'm just super awkward. No, man. I think that awkward is the best thing to film. I mean, if you've watched any of my lives or any of my videos, I'm pretty awkward. That's why I don't film in public, mostly because you look like this and you're like walking around with a camera. You look like an arrogant SOB. And I'm only arrogant when I'm on stage performing with my guitar. But if I'm just like in a thrift store, like, hi guys, you wanna come watch the shoes that I'm gonna look at? And oh my goodness, look at this pair of jeans. I'm just like, oh my God. It just feels weird. I'm trying to get into it because if you really want to do this, you have to do that. Yeah, she's the queen of awkward. Like yeah, that's all I can say. In order for her to be less awkward, she has to drink before we get to the event. But then she doesn't really drink that much. So if she does, it gets awkwardly awkwarder, if that's even a word. I think it's hilarious, though. I could have an entire YouTube channel of just filming her being awkward, and it would probably already have 1 million subscribers. But, you know, I got to keep a little bit of that to myself. Do you get followed by secret shoppers? I used to be a secret shopper, believe it or not. And yes, so every time I do self-checkout at Walmart, Target, anywhere that has self-checkout, they ask for my receipt. Every time. I could literally be buying a Red Bull and they want to see the receipt. It happened 2 days ago. I was trying to return something, and while I was there, I just bought something. And as I'm walking out, I'm next to a lady that has a shopping cart full of stuff, and then underneath the cart, she has like toilet paper, laundry detergent, and something else. Which usually, if it's not in a bag, they want to see that you actually scanned it. And he just let her go and like cut in front of her to tell me to show him as my receipt. And I was just like, ain't this about a... So, you know, discrimination. I don't even think I can say that word, but I felt it. I felt it right here. But to be fair, I did have a Snickers in my back pocket that he didn't see. So sometimes you don't win, sometimes you do. Oh yeah, I have fun. You can ask Stacy. If being embarrassed was a full-time job, she would definitely be getting a lot of money because I will act an ass anywhere I go if I can. And if someone like a waitress or a waiter says something that I can be sarcastic to, it's going to happen. You can, if you visited the Starbucks that's by our house and asked them, hey, do you have a guy that comes like almost every day and is a sarcastic ass in the drive-thru? They'd be like, I know exactly who you're talking about. But to be fair, the Starbucks by our house is so ghetto. They never have toffee nut syrup. They had a new drink unveil, like some brown sugar oat milk drink. And I'm like, oh, cool, oat milk. You know, as a vegan, it's something I can try. Oh, I'm sorry, we're out of oat milk. It just came out. How are you already out of oat milk? Also, who's milking all these oats? I've never seen a nipple on an oat. So yeah, they always don't have stuff. They'll release a drink and then they won't have it immediately. They probably still don't have oat milk. I made coffee today. I had a lady in the state so loudly tell another worker to follow. I saw that in the video, or you did a YouTube story about that you looked suspicious. Here's the thing. If you're going to be a weird looking person, and I'm not talking about you, I'm more talking about me, you got to have thick skin and you just got to let stuff roll off and just laugh. I think it's hilarious. Like, I've never been the type to get like pissed off if somebody's like, hey, what are you doing? Like, I immediately just trying to turn it into like a big joke. But Like if somebody's like a security card, like if you saw the video of me running at the beginning and then throwing up and talking about how I should have gone to college, like the security guard literally pulled up in his car as I was in the dumpster and I was already filming. So I was just like, I'm not just going to get out and do the whole, oh, hi, well, so I'm filming, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to just jump out and take off running and see what he does. And hopefully it'll be on film. And so after I ran for like 50 yards and he didn't do anything, he was just standing by his car. I just stopped and I walked back and he was just like, what the hell was that? And I was like, oh, I was filming. I just thought it would be funny, but you didn't chase me. So I'll leave. What's up, Flippy? I'm not a fan of oat milk. I saw how it was made and I was like, oh, cool. So basically you're just making runny oatmeal and then you just strain it and then that's your I would rather just drink regular cow's milk and just deal with all the digestive problems because it's so gross. Yeah, or just start yelling like random stuff. Oh, Marcus has arrived. Nice.
Dude, you should have seen me driving around town like a madman.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let himself cuts in. Go for it.
What's going on, guys? Everybody know, if you do know me, my name is Marcus. I got a channel called Dixon. Reseller, part-time reseller with the goal of going full-time by the end of 2021. And I was late as hell to the live with Chris from Flip the World.
Now he's back. What were you doing? Were you working out? You getting that last set in?
No, dude, I was dropping off packages and stuff, man.
I packed the wrong jeans when I showed y'all that sucks.
Okay. Yeah, man. I thought I'd be able to launch from the app or from my phone, but it wasn't going.
Yeah, well, you have an Android?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, see,
I know
how that works, but Echo magically fixed itself. Amazing. Oh, was there an Echo? How come nobody told me there was an Echo?
Hey, Stacy. So why is there a delay?
Yeah,
like, should I go out and come back in?
How bad's the delay?
Is it okay now?
It seems to me.
All right.
I mean, I don't know.
Cool. What's up, dog?
What's going on, man? Dropping off packages. Dropping off packages, huh?
Yeah. I had to, because Macari, you got to do UPS, and eBay. I do most of my packages through the post office, and they're across town. Even though I live in a tiny little town, I'm still like 10 minutes away from each other. And then my girlfriend needs cigarettes, and I had to stop and do all that. And I'm just like, I gotta go.
2021, people still smoking cigarettes.
Hey, try to get it.
Hey man, so I already told them like I think you're at like 91 subscribers. You're like almost at you. So the goal for this live is to at least get your first 100. So guys, if you have not subscribed, make sure you go hit his channel.
Yeah, I'm doing a giveaway too, man. I haven't announced it yet, but hey, if I get there today, I'm doing a giveaway.
Let's do it.
$25 Amazon gift card or some crap like that.
There you go. He needs headphones. The speaker, the computer is the Echo. Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me get some headphones.
We're making things happen, guys. We're making things happen. Or maybe it's my speakers. I don't know. Me plus technique equals. I have 2 more of my Flip the World IKEA bags, guys. So I'm going to try and do a giveaway. Or you guys can and buy me out so I don't have them anymore.
Okay, what about now?
How you doing? How's it going?
All right. Are we good?
See, I don't even have a cam, man. I do everything on and then pull up the StreamYard on. The goal was to ever do lives, and here I am because I'm 1,000 watch hours that I'm trying to do lives to get the feed.
So how's that working for you so far? Is it helping you out?
This is my second one. My guest was late. I don't know.
Well, you know, the first one, you
you
got some views on though.
Yeah. So I had WB done, and I don't. If I do live, I don't plan to ever have like start. Oh, these are the rules of mine because I don't want filterable. So he just dropped F-bombs, and I was just like, cool. Well, this is gonna be great. I think if anybody knows Walt, they know that's how he is, and I like him. So.
Yeah, I don't really do a whole lot of cussing because I know YouTube, they will demonetize that.
I just kind of don't do it because people, when you have all the kids, and they're like, yeah, Jesus.
Well, see, I mean, I technically, man, I used to have a real bad potty mouth, man, but I'm trying to be a different person these days.
Yeah.
So I just try to wash my mouth, honestly.
Let me see. They're saying that I'm choppy now.
All right, like I'm gonna go out and try to come back in.
Like choppy from that movie, or you know, scared him away with all these technical difficulties. How dare y'all? Let's see. Yeah, but once you guys, they're just gonna go back it off. They're gonna you won't be able to monetize any of the videos that you cuss in. But yeah, it's fun to consciously have to think about that at all times. Like, can't really be your real self 100%.
Is it any better now? No, it's still crappy. Still.
Hey man, this be the world. Live on Thursdays, crappy live. Let's do it.
Right.
Oh, that is that the lady like the blonde Will Hawk, and then the other guy that's the bad guy in every movie. I know what you're talking about. What'd you sell today?
A pair of Vans, and what else was it? A pair of Vans. I really can't remember what the other item is. I have to look it up. A Call of Duty PC game.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I was showing everybody I sold a pair of Jordan slides, the high set. Yeah. 9, they sold for 4. I didn't know that those were like so I sought after.
I didn't either, and I passed up a pair of them in the thrift the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody made a comment on my video. And they were like, you passed up those slides.
Really, it's usually like Nigerians and the Hispanic women, the shoes like me, but they are looking shoes that are like up to size 9.5.
Okay.
So anything or even touch, like standing up without how your drop elbows, or like those slides were they didn't even look at them.
Yeah.
Dana's out there. He's got 1,000+ in sales value today. Paid $160. Nice. Well, that's why you're able to
look at the dad shoes.
Those are free shipping. I just found another pair. I just cleaned them and got listed. We can't keep them in, man.
Yeah, I seen that in your last video, man. Yeah, I'm strictly Jordans, man.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what I was going to ask, like how you got into reselling. Like what were you doing before? What was your regular before you were on YouTube? Before you were
so I was a kitchen cook for Golden Corral.
Okay.
Salary manager there. You know, it was like it was a decent paying job. It was like almost 40K a year, but I was working like 12, 13-hour days, right? No type of lifestyle, you know, other than work.
Yeah.
And it sucked for real. Then Corona came along and took us. We got shut down for a little bit. I I started going back to school for personal training. I got recertified for a personal trainer. And then I started my studies for sports nutritionist. And once I got recertified, I tried to get a job in Planet Fitness. They wouldn't hire me because I'm a felon. So now I work at the rec center. I'm the facility manager there, but the checks are like $250 every 2 weeks. So I'm like, what can I do to make some money and not go back to my old ways? You know what I mean? Because I'm from the street. So I was like, man, I gotta figure something out. So I started looking on YouTube on ways to make money online. And the first thing that popped up was reselling sneakers. So I started reselling hype sneakers, and it's just really hard to acquire pairs in bulk in enough quantity to make good money off them. And then on top of that, I'm paying like 150, 175 for a brand new pair of Jordans. You know what I mean? Sometimes even more. And then Chris is choppy. Dixon still has an echo. I don't know what's going on with this.
It's probably my speaker. I moved my camera away. I probably too.
So anyway, I started looking at hard goods and start seeing Harry Tornado videos, Hustling Hooks videos, just resellers, not just sneaker resellers. And I was like, well, man, let me give that a try. So I started going to Goodwill and looking for pairs of shoes in there and just hard goods and random items. And I started making sales, like a decent amount of sales, whereas I was just making 1 or 2 pairs of hype sneaker sales a week, maybe, to making sales daily. Well, I just poured gas on what was working, man, and I started seeing your videos about the bins, and I dove head first into that, man. Now I got 2 racks of shoes like you do in the back, working on a third one. And I'm just selling the hell out of some sneakers.
Awesome. Yeah, I've been into the hype sneak that the client tell MP.
The hype sneakers?
Yeah, like if you find so I have a few, but like the people want to buy them, like they're so particular, like, hey, can I see a picture of the underneath the hole, and can you do a tap or like, man, got over that.
It's a real particular crowd, man, and it's because they're not trying to wear them, they're trying to resell them themselves. You know what I mean? And they want to know the condition number, like how many out of 10 is it, and you know what I mean? Like it's a real. And then like when you pack the boxes inside of a box, you gotta like bubble wrap and packing paper, and everything's got to be pristine, man. You know what I mean? So it's a real touchy game to be in. There's a lot of money to be made, but when I can go to Goodwill and buy a pair of sneakers for $4 to $8 and make the same $40 off of it that I can off of a pair of hype sneakers, I'm gonna just run with what I can. The highest profit item I've sold, Flippy McFlipperson, would be probably a pair of Kobe Grinches. I got them for I think $260, and I flipped them for $490. And the only reason why they cost $260 is because I had to pay $60 for a bot to get them for me. But the biggest profit I made off of a thrifted item would honestly be probably those golf clubs I just sold last week. I had $35 into the whole set. I had $75 into it, and I made over $500 off all of them.
Nice.
So yeah.
I see other people like I see in Knob and all these people do all these different things as far as what they sell. And I used to be like that. I mean, that's I still have like, and then I have a few like this is all vintage stuff, and then these are jackets. But for the most part, I've learned that if I categorize down to like 2 things that I'm really good at, with shoes and jeans, my sales are more consistent.
Yeah. And that's where I'm trying to get to. Like I've been picking that up from Daily Refinement to like not necessarily niche down, but like get you get you a minimalistic approach to it. So I pour gas on the sneakers.
Yep.
And I'm trying to narrow it down to if I do get clothes, it's going to be jeans, Carhartts or jeans. And then I'm trying to figure out the niche of my hard goods. I really ain't narrowed it down good enough yet. I try to go with anything with a barcode.
Yeah, I mean, so we have a few of those. Like Amazon return stores now.
Mm-hmm.
We've probably always had them. It's not something that I go to.
Right.
I wanted to check one out. The Black Friday deal. It's kind of if it has a barcode and you can scan it. I mean, I might consider doing that as long as it's like small to store it. My main thing is I don't like clear, and it's nice. This drives me absolutely bonkers.
Yeah.
Because I'm
That's
more
my death pile right now.
middle. Yeah, I'm more minimalist, so I don't like a lot of such is fun. So what I do is don't like it's just I don't like. So the fact that my hands are inside all these random people's shoes is I have to go past that. I don't wear jeans. I almost never wear pants. And I don't like clutter. Am I a reseller?
Yeah. It's kind of a conundrum.
Yeah, it's really just because I don't want to be told. That's 100%. I don't want to boss what to do, and I look like this.
Yeah. I got the tats too, man.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
When I was operating another, people would be like, oh, well, you move to a bigger company, but you're gonna have to shave. Now I'm good.
Yeah. Right. Like
I have not seen my face since I was like 20 years old, so 18 years.
See, I just recently started doing the beard. For the longest time, I just had a little goatee and a mustache, man. And then like 2 years ago, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna beard it on out, man. And I've been bearded ever since.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I don't know why I waited so long.
More successful male YouTubers have facial hair than not.
Have you noticed that all the male resellers have beards?
Yeah, well, it's kind of like all the hipsters that drink BAs and all
right
beard and hat.
Yeah,
it's
Rocking Out and Resell asked what platforms I sell on. My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. I sell on eBay, Mercari, Facebook. I used to sell on Poshmark, but that got on my nerves so bad, dude. So I just dropped it like a bad habit. But so eBay is my most profitable one. I got 2 eBay accounts, one exclusively for sneakers and one for hard goods and clothing items that I'm trying to niche down on that category or on that account. And then Mercari, it kind of does like maybe a couple orders a week. I haven't really been listing on there until like the last 2 or 3 weeks. I'll start getting back my focus on there.
So Poshmark, say this without just being ass. We have a bot that we use to all of our sharing, following, and liking, and because you can tell that Posh was a heavily female influenced marketplace because of all the damn non shit you have to do.
Right.
Like, just buy my stuff.
Exactly.
Like I don't want to have a conversation. Instagram. It's just buy the shit that I have if you want it, and I'll buy it and I want it. I don't. It's too much work for not enough for us.
Right.
So we do have a bot that does stuff for us, but it's what we're paying $1,000 a month. It's not worth it to get maybe 2 sales a week. So we're probably going to shut it down. We live on the 10th of May. Some news that have been on eBay for like 60 days that we want to move, so we'll sell for a little cheaper on Mercari. And we've already of May the whole month, And like we're doing that posh ambassador. We're doing that they're saying share 4 times a day, join posh parties, share other people, spend all that. I mean, if our stuff's on Mercari, it's priced real low because eBay is our baby. So that's
that's how it is for me too. I was making some decent sales on Facebook Marketplace, but then they shut down my shipping when I made over $600. And I don't know what's taking so long for them to like. What's taking so long? They're supposed to give me my tax forms.
Get you a 1099.
Yeah, but I ain't got it yet.
They have to like do the business and too much. I don't like eBay. I'm sorry. I don't like Facebook Marketplace for shipping. Stacy handles all the Facebook local deals because I can't like people.
Yeah.
Like she'll sell something and the person said to be here at 5. And it'll be like 7 o'clock and they're still not here. Like, oh, I'm 5 minutes away. And it's just like me personally, I'm like, all right, you've wasted 2 hours of my time. This item's not for sale anymore, and you can go.
Right.
It's just the way my brain works. Because I kind of think about time. We had an incident like this at the bins the other day with that strawberry shortcake suitcase. Like, so another lady found it. Stacy loves that stuff. So the way we work is if we see somebody has to walk up to them and say, hey, can I buy that off of you? Before they've even paid for it.
Right.
And the lady was like, oh, you guys are flip the world. But before she said that I was, because we didn't have, just like, hey, let me just run across the street with money because I don't want to be in these people's time.
Right.
I'm done shopping. I don't want to wait for them. Which kind of sounds like being an ass, but I was serious, just like I don't to cut them short from their bin shopping just so we can buy something that they've already found. So, I don't know. Sometimes I come off like an ass like that, but I time out all the time.
Yeah, man. I wish the bins was closer to me because it's in St. Louis and I stay in Cape Girardeau, which is like 2 hours away. But the other day I had to go help a friend move in St. Louis, and I was on my way to the bins, but then there was a car wreck, and it was going to take like 40 minutes from the accident to get cleared and for me to get from where I was at to the bins. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just stop at every thrift on the way to Cape. And that's when I don't know if you saw my Instagram post with that bag of shoes in my back seat.
Yep.
It was the flip the world bag, by the way. I should have had the other side shown. I carry that thing everywhere, bro. But so yeah, man, I filled that bag up with shoes. I think I got like 14 pairs on my way from St. Louis back to Cape. But you know, the cost of goods is probably, I want to say, about $8 per pair, which is high. It's not what I like to pay, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Why? How many thrift stores you have in your area? Like,
so
I don't know what would be considered more.
I got 5 altogether, but 2 of them are always like they're bunk, bro. Like nothing ever there. The other one, the Teen Challenge thrift store, is a faith-based Christian store. Their shoes, that's where I get the most of my shoes at from the thrift. That was in my last video. I get pairs from them for like $3 to $4, sometimes $5. But then the Goodwill today, I went there and I had like 8 pairs in my cart. But then they wanted $10 and $15, like $15 for a pair of Chucks, $10 for a pair of Brooks with damages on them. I had to get rid of them. You know what I mean? I ended up walking out with my first pair of Ultras for $8. They're in good condition. But yeah, we got 1 Goodwill and 2 other stores that are worth it. You know what I mean?
Have you created any relationships because they see you there so much?
With the faith-based store, yeah, they look out for me there. They're like, yeah, come back on this day. We'll have pairs, or come at this time. You know what I mean? And I gave them my card so they can call me whenever I get, whenever they get some stuff to let go of. Yeah.
That's like
when I'm in there shopping too. Like the clerks, they'll come up to me and they're ex-cons. They're all felons. They're trying to get rehabilitated and get back into living life. They'll be like, hey, bro, we got this. Like, I know it sells for this, and I've made some decent money off of things that they've recommended that I buy.
So that's one thing I kind of try to stress to people is if you go into the same stores like a couple days or every week, they know who you are.
Right.
Whether you talk to them or not, just reach out. I mean, the worst anybody can ever say to you is no.
Exactly.
So why not just walk up? Like when we go to we have a specific store here that managers, we do shoes, and if there's none, I will specifically go to the back and make the employees stop what they're doing and start pricing shoes, and they know the price like the Maronas and the Walmart brand. They specifically have gaylords of shoes, and I always tell the manager, I'm like, hey, let me just go back there with one of the employees, price them however you want, and I'll just buy them.
Yeah.
Because I ask for discounts and about the price, buy them, they'll get you more.
Yeah. See, and that's not a goodwill, is it?
Yeah.
It is? Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I need to be trying
I've just been, I literally just shirt. That means there's some kind of management. I just walk up to them. I'm like, hey, I know you all the time. What you do? You got shoes coming out? I don't see anything new out. Do you have any shoes that you're going to roll out? I buy bulk. I'm not looking for one pair, as you know. And most of the time, they'll either tell you like no, or I can go see hold. Especially if you say I buy in bulk, because the manager is usually going to be the one that wants to ring you up, because they I don't know but they definitely get some kind of kickback. Every time we go to a specific store here and I buy 20 or 30 pairs of shoes, there's always the one that wants to ring me up. She wants under her code.
I have to try that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your biggest challenge?
Honestly, getting my listings done, because I work this pointless 4-hour-a-day job. You know what I mean? And that's 4 hours where I could be sitting there getting listings done or cleaning some shoes to get, prepped and, ready for the next listing. It's the like, fact that I got 2 accounts though too, bro. That kind of, because I don't know, should I do all 15 on one account or should I do 7 on 7? You know what I mean?
You have 2 eBay stores?
I got 2 eBay stores, yeah.
For a reason or just?
Well, one I started and they gave me a limit instantly, like I don't know what it was, $5,000 in a month, or like 50 items or something, like weird stuff. Like, I don't know, I set it up wrong. So then I started the other account and they gave me 250 listings and $25,000 limit or whatever. And so I took off running with that one, and then I reached my maximum amount of listings. So I jumped back to the other account, and then I would just list on there until the end of the month. You know what I mean? And then both of them start doing numbers, so I just kept them both.
Have you contacted them and asked for increase?
Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
I mean, this was months ago, but now they both got high limits on them.
Yeah, we have 2 stores, and our process, my thought process when I quit was going to be, main one's just going to be shoes. That way, every picture time we take a picture of shoes, it's always the same format. Right. No side, back.
I've
that way,
adapted that the same strategy. I took it from you, I stole it from you, and I use it now.
It works. Yeah, it works. And then, so the main store was just going to, the other was going to be all the miscellaneous stuff. But then going back and forth, and then our main stores on payments, and then the new eBay. And so we had an invoice at the end of the month that I was just like, stores and shootings, one store. I think simple. If it gets too complicated, I get frustrated. I just don't want to do it.
Yeah, I do.
Like I've gotten shoe cleaning down pretty much to, I hate it, but I got it down to a science, to where if I'm at the thrift or at the bins, I can tell, okay, well, that shoe's going to take clean. That one's going to take me 3.
Yeah.
It's a good pair of shoes, but it's going to take me like 45 minutes to clean on it. Because again, it comes time.
And that's where I've gotten to over the last couple of months with cleaning tons and tons of shoes. And that's why I don't know if you saw the video where I said I'm just done getting shoes with hair in them, because I'm literally sitting there. And that's what I was saying to Eric too, because he said he gets tweezers and plucking out the dog hair, cat hair. And I'm just like, man, I'm over it. It's not worth it. Just got to start passing on certain pairs because my time is worth more.
Yeah. When it comes to shoes, like we are trying to to base our model like off of Mountain. I think he's still in the chat. Off of I don't want to say 30 pair of shoes to make us maybe $50 profit. I have to do crazy sole and hit with a lint roller to get cat hair, dog hair off. Like it's just not worth it.
Right.
Again, that's another reason why we just buy insoles. Throw the insole and just put a fresh one.
I need your link for that too.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. It's easier. Like I have a pair going out today, the original insoles. I just took a picture of them and I put it in the description like missing insoles with new insoles. And again, not somebody, but again, we don't sell like the hype sneakers. So I imagine like somebody wanted to buy hype sneakers, they'd be like, "Yo, where's those?"
Right. Because with hype sneakers, they want the original insoles in there because they want to. They call it OGL. They want to know if the original shoelace is original.
Yeah.
Even the paper that came in the box, they want it there. It increases the value. You know what I mean? So like, they want everything that came with it.
Our shoes are what we call general use. I don't really want to do a lot of the high end, and I don't want to do like the bottom feeder $20 undershoes on Facebook. So we try to stay $25 to $40 range because just looking at sold comps and statistics, most people are comfortable spending $25 to $40 on used sneakers.
Yeah.
And as long as you can get a bulk, now if you 25, make sure you're doing shipping. But for us, if we stay in the to 45 range and still have free shipping, with our buy cost being as low as it is, we're still making, minimum $15, $25 profit, which is what we want to stay at. So our average on our eBay store, our average for the month is right at $27 is average.
Right. That's a good average.
Okay.
What's up, Justin?
What's up? I learned that it's easier to sell 5 things that you're going to make $25 off of than to sell 50 things that you're going to make off of.
Right.
So, insoles. I know a lot of people do hair NATO. A lot of people won't buy if they have insoles, but I just replace them, put it in the description photo of the insole. I kind of look at it like whenever you sell a VCR combo, you always include that VHS tape, and people can see, it comes with it too, even though they probably not use it because most people aren't going to be recording. That's what I think about with the placement insoles. It's just the free that comes with it. Especially if they're like Brooks or any kind of running runner, they're putting in their own custom orthotic anyway.
And I've noticed that too. Like a lot of pairs that I pick up, they have replacement insoles in them already when I go to clean them. You know what I mean? I'll throw them away because the person that they don't want them, and then you'll pull out the replacement insole that they had, and there's the factory brand new looking one underneath it still. So you're good to go anyway.
There's some insoles we'll find inside Brook that are like crazy arch down, or be the crazy high arch, but I'm like, how do you even wear this?
I got a pair of King boots before, right? There was an insert underneath where the tongue is that rests on the top of the foot. There was an insert where the heel went, and there was an insert where the arch went. 3 prosthetic pieces they added into these boots, and I showed my girlfriend, and I'm like, what is all this stuff they added in these shoes, man? Like their feet must have been jacked.
Toes off,
right?
Man,
it's crazy.
What's funny is out bins, they'll just first of all, they'll just take the shoe bins and they'll just like take the shoe off and put it on, like to try it on. As a foot person, I'm just like you can tell you maybe size is big wear, but they're just like, I'll just put a in the front of it.
And then like what kills me is when like I'll see women doing it, and women go barefoot more than guys do, and they're putting their bare foot in a bench shoe, and I'm just like, you know where that
And
thing's been?
I know we take our little one, and mom will have her in her little strap case, but like, and we see these kids running barefoot, like underneath the bed, playing with toys and stuff. I'm just like, where the hell am I?
You guys' bench store looks nice though. You've seen mine; it looks like a prison.
Well, we have a few. The one that's about 40 from us, smaller. They maybe have like 7 rows. We went there the week after they opened. Hey, where is everybody? Like nobody's here, and they were like, "Oh yeah." So there was shooting in the cop shot somebody. I'm like, "Oh well, yeah, that'll shut down your business."
Right.
So he said, you can't wipe it down, just pack it. I'll get into that point too. I shut down to just doing jeans and shoes and other, like, obviously we're still dumpster diving and you can just find shoes and jeans in the dumpster. So
that's what I really want to get into.
That's what boxes and this stuff like Stacy just is doing on the market because it's a quick like $10 here, you know, works. And then we have the mega yard sale every quarter, which, you know, if you saw our May $10, and that's net in pocket after like that, you know, 900 that came we had. So
yeah, see, that's how I bought my Rollo printer. This bad boy right there. That's how I got my Rollo printer. Was my little yard sale we just had a couple months back. I think.
I know you're part time. You got a Rollo. I mean, fake it till you are at right there.
Say what now?
I'm saying, like, you know, you say you're a part timer, but you got your IKEA bag, you got your Rollo.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean,
you're ready.
I'm pretty much there, man. Because honestly, bro, the money that I make off reselling pays me more than my job does. Like I say, I make $250 every 2 weeks from my job. So really, I'm a full-time reseller with a part-time job as a rec manager.
Well, that's why we're part-time resellers with a fatality, because we don't focus on kind of focus time. Right. We just, you know, like I printed out all our customers that we got to go do for pest control this month, and just printing it out, I was already like, I don't want to do this, but you know.
And that's how it was with me, man. Like, I love fitness and everything, and like I really wanted to help people like get in shape. But when people find out that it's not the fitness side of it as much as it's the diet side of it, they're all out the window past that point. And there's nothing you can tell a person. When you tell them they got to stop eating snacks, Zuzus and Wham Whams, they don't want to hear it. So really, me trying to keep clientele in the fitness industry just wasn't fathomable for me at the time. And I was like, you know what, man? Okay, so I mentioned that I was a salary worker at Golden Corral. Yesterday, the owner of the Golden Corral called me back and was like, what's it going to take to bring you back? And he's like, we can pay you way more than what we were paying you before. Like I said, I was making $40K a year. They're trying to pay me more than that to come back. And I was like, I'm going to have to pass, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I enjoy doing what I'm doing. Like, it's fun and it's lucrative.
Yeah. I talked about that in my seminar. Instagram. We were driving all over signs, and it's kind of the same thing. Like, these are calling people back because for the last year, all the essential workers were out there doing all of the crap, and then they were making more money with the unemployment, and they just realized, like, why am I doing this? I can do something else. So I think a lot of those jobs are going to be hard to replace, and that's why people are thinking, they're like, hey, we'll pay you, you know, 30% more than what we were making. And I'm like, well, if you're paying me 30% more now, why didn't you just pay me 30% more then? And I wouldn't have.
Right.
That's how I look at it. It's
my
like,
job,
why
my
all
job
of a
pays
sudden?
$10 an hour, bro. What was that?
Yeah. So when I was 16, I was at Taco Bell, which was horrible and great at the same time. It was horrible because you see how horrible people are, like working the drive. Because that was when I was Taco Bell had just started to be open till 2 a.m. so they could try that bargaining money. So we would get all the folks through our drive-through, and
looking for the phone. I don't know what happened to you, Chris. There you go.
Sorry.
That's all good.
Stupid pest control phone call. So we would see we would see like the drunks come through and just they're horrible and belligerent.
Mm-hmm.
But then the good side of it was I was just a fat kid, so I would eat all the tacos all day. I would just sit there on my shift and eat and then take food home at the end of the day for free. But yeah, I was making like $7, and they're closer to my house that opened up, and they were hiring for a vacuumer. Yeah. And I knew it was more like out stuff, but I was like, let me at least apply, sir. And they were offering me $7.50 an hour. So I was like, oh, well, I'm just going to leverage them and see if Taco will just pay me $7.50 a day. Taco Bell's like, can't do it. Best we do is 10 cents.
Yeah.
So I left. I went to the vacuum all day. And then like 3 months later called and they're like, hey, to come back to work, we can offer you $7.65. And I'm just like, oh, now you can give me the 15 cents? What happened? Did someone?
When I was getting ready to leave, though, I put in my month's notice because as a salary manager, you kind of got to give them a heads up. I told him, I was like, look, I'm getting ready to burn out. You know what I mean? Like, this just ain't for me no more. And it wasn't even just them. I was done with food service, bro. I've been doing it since I was 18. I'm 38 now. I'll be 38 next month. You know what I mean? So I was just done with it. I was over it. You know what I mean? And they were like, "Well, we'll give you a raise. We'll give you $5,000 more a year." And I'm like, "Nah." So if I wouldn't stay then for $5,000 more a year, why would I come back for even more than that? It's not gonna happen.
I think once it clicks in your brain, you more. It's easier to turn things down.
Right.
You know, like. When I left the company that I was a manager for, like I walked away from really good money, and I mean I literally drove there, made sure all the tech showed up, gave out the routes, and then sat and fielded calls from like had problems. So other than that, I really didn't do anything. I was on YouTube and all day. But they let me in anyway. And then because I wasn't in the field killing things anymore, I was just a desk jockey.
Yeah.
And be like that was the ceiling. There wasn't going to be any more. That's the high. I had reached the highest I could in the company, and to be in your 20s and already be told this is it. This is the rest of your life.
Yes,
Like now I'm out.
Right.
So once you what you're, I think it's easier to turn things down.
You figure out your worth.
Yep. Yeah, and definitely have no desire.
Subs, buddy.
I definitely have no desire to have a boss again. Oh, I agree.
Yeah, right. Yeah, definitely flipping the
food service. Everybody should everybody. Yeah, some kind of main job. Like I know you can do some kind of like sweaty, get your feet, something to where I think that it grounds you. Like when I was 13, we had just moved to Houston from North Carolina, and in my cool, I'm gonna mow and passed out mowing my yard. Just out like extra. I still did it for that first because I wanted to get the money, but yeah, I every time our guy comes in, and I always tell people my landscaper is my hero because every time I see him pulls up a straight up fat knot like a drug dealer, huge. It's all cash. I'm like, you don't have a gun or something? Like this is huge. He does like $30 yards, and he'll do $3 grand a day cash.
Nice.
And I was like, I liked and wasn't fat, I would totally do landscaping because it's you know.
It's hard work though, for real. I mean, like,
Oh yeah, he looks like a leather.
man.
Oh man, did you take? Stacy always wants me to take her. Yeah, he always wants me to get a Red Lobster. I'm like, what the hell am I going to eat? A salad,
fire, dude. Yeah, see, you're a vegan, so there's not much you can do.
Yeah, I get a biscuit. It's salad because it's anchovy. Croutons have milk in them. Like, what am I just going to chew on lettuce?
So what made you go
also,
vegan, bro?
I've never had like a seafood like fish or lobster, all that stuff. Like, it's just not something.
I love fish, man. I love seafood. It's so delicious.
I'm still trying to figure out why my lighting went.
Why you're what?
The lighting on my phone went dim.
Oh, maybe your battery's getting low.
Got it play. Maybe I don't know. See, that's too bright.
There you go.
Could have went all weird on me, but again, that's what you get when you go live.
Right.
Quit after the first shape. Got a job so you can go buy a PlayStation.
It's like it's like thinking you hit the lottery or something.
Yeah. First paycheck.
I'm set for life.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you're probably around our age, so you probably when they were giving out all the toys and the Happy Meals that are like money now.
Right. That's crazy.
You know, like I said in my last video, I wish I could go back and talk to my like 13-year-old self and just be like, hey man,
right.
Seriously, stop some Mountain Dew every day. It's gonna ruin you when you're and keep all your toys.
Yeah. Like the toys, the Ninja Turtles from when we were kids. Just everything, dude. Like my girlfriend, she's got this Furby. We got it at a garage sale last weekend. And I think it was Dana that sold a Furby for $100-something new in the box. And I'm like, if I could just talk to my old self and just go ball out on all the Furbies and just store them up, bro, I'd be set.
So that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do right now with like band concert tees. Because I've noticed like the vintage kids at the bands, literally their mind is so small because they're flexing on Instagram and Depop than they are as like being business and as a reseller.
Yeah.
So if it's not, or if it's after 2001, they don't mess with it.
Right.
So I'm picking up 2002, 2003, 2000.
Because it's going to be worthy in a year or two.
And I'm just sitting on it.
Yep.
Because every year it's just going to be vintage, and then it's just going to be like, boom.
Yep.
Guess what, guys? I got all this vintage stuff.
Yep. Yeah, dude, I picked up some wrestling tees at a yard sale last weekend. They're not vintage; they're from 2008. But even just people are selling these shirts with the word vintage in the title. I don't understand how they're even getting that off. But I still got the shirts listed for like $90.
It's to people because they'll put keywords on eBay that you're going to see a lot, but they're not going to be real as far as like the item. It's going to be vintage and rare. People always put the word rare.
Yeah. You can't have a rare item when there's 4,000 listings.
Oh, it's rare. That's why there's been 100 sold in the last 90 days.
Right.
It's what it is. It's to catch people that aren't. They're like on the cusp about stuff. Mm-hmm. So I made a post on Instagram for Houston specifically because the big like Grail like shirt. He 94, 95.
Yeah.
Back like those. You know, that's the only time we've ever won anything. So those shirts sell good money in Houston.
Right.
PacSun, the mall store.
I've seen your Instagram post about that.
Yeah, they started rescreening the vintage shirt.
Right.
Like, cool, man, you're gonna get kids beat up and bullied. It's like the kid that was Shaq's school instead of Jordan's.
Right.
Like, it's still got a dude to slam, but it's not Jordan.
It's not true. Right. Yeah, I'm hip, man.
Shout out to Shaq though, man, because that dude has sold like 220 million pairs of those shoes. Like
He's got them at Walmart, man.
he's smart.
Yeah.
Big old caveman. He's pretty smart.
Right. Hey, he's super caked up too.
He owns like 105 Guys burgers.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he's got a PhD too, don't he?
Yeah. Just
right, so,
like
right.
when you listen to him, you're like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, man. I figured out how to do that screen recording thing too, man. I had to download an app. But I was gonna use you from your last video with the I'm gonna start putting that in my videos. I'm not asking for permission, I'm just telling you.
Dude, I don't if YouTube, I feel like I can screen record it and use it until somebody says something. So have fun.
Well, you're the homeboy, man. So I'm just I screen flip the world all the time. I wear your shirts all the time. I'm just gonna use your footage too. So it is what it is.
I was gonna do the live today in Stacy's Pickin shirt.
Yeah.
But I
But
feel
it's
like
super
because it's
small.
like a small,
I'm gonna have to send you a shirt. What size do you wear, bro? What size do you wear? Extra large. I'm gonna send you
2X.
2X. Send me your address on IG and I'll send you one. What color you want?
Oh, I appreciate that. I was like, hey, let me just rip shirt. I'm just gonna put it on and it'll be like right here.
Halter top. Yeah.
See if we can get it.
Yeah, man. I gotta buy some of Eric's merch now too. He's got some decent looking merch too.
Oh man, I love his shit. I always want to do like the way that they position them. Just go back to my standard. Like
I tried the shoes with the like the one facing frontwards and then one rocking off the side like that. But I just feel like I'm gonna just do it more simple, man, simplistic. Because most of my listings have that look to them now, so you could tell when it's an old listing that I just hit sell similar on because the pictures are they're way different looking. They don't look like stock photos or nothing. I'm probably just gonna have to go back in there and retake photos.
I used to like try and set everything up. I have a specific way that I take it, but base it off like how other people were doing, like put my card or the thank you card in the photo, and then I just because I don't listings, shout out Hammock. I just take photos quick. I'm just like whatever, blah, 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 let's go. That way I don't have to. That way I don't.
What's
have
up,
to
Paul?
put any in.
Yeah, man. I'm really thinking about, and I want to wait till I can't get to the point to where I can handle it anymore. But I'm really thinking about getting either Hammock or some type of virtual assistant, man, to start scaling my business to get these listings done. At least with the sneakers, I can send the pictures of the sneakers in and then focus on getting all my other listings done for my hard goods.
Oh, that got weird. Yeah, it looks horrible. Again, guys, I'm trying to figure out why my lighting's went. I
don't know. Are you there?
Yo. Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
I'm trying to adjust the lighting, but it's not working, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
You can't see me. It's probably as long as you can hear me, that's all that really matters. Nobody really wants to look at you on the live.
Bro, you don't look at me. I know that much.
Have you at least gone up, guys? If you're still watching, make sure you go and sub.
We got 2 new subscribers since we started.
Trying to get him to his first 100 on YouTube.
And I'm doing a giveaway.
He's going to do a giveaway. If you are on YouTube, starting out is all like the slow. That's the whole reason live. It's close to 4,000 hour watch time. And looking at all the other people that do lives, I noticed that it was it's because they do lives.
Yeah.
So I never really had the idea because I only have a small window when the kids are not here, and
Yeah.
day is the official last day of school in our area.
Mhm.
So try to do live next with like streaming and everything. I might do it just because I think in my mind it's going to be hilarious, but
Right.
I don't want to just sit in the car. So we'll see how this is going to work. I'm obliged
Yeah,
to get more watching
I'm
hours.
I'm definitely honored that you asked me to be on the live with you, bro. For real. And so I was like,
Oh,
I
man.
thought you'd never ask.
So I'm not big on playing the game when it comes to a lot of things. Like, I get that YouTube is a game. I know Instagram is a game as far as like building your client or your follower
Right.
base. I know like how to do how it works, but the punk rock in me is always about being
Trying to
against
rebel.
norms.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, so I know that like most do the reselling niche, how they got big is by collabs with other big resellers. So
Right.
like if you go back and watch Harry Tornado in the beginning, now he has great
Mhm.
content, he's awesome, but if you go back and watch like his first 12 lives, he
Mhm.
had big resellers that he was having on his channel,
Yeah.
and he was talking to those people, basically shared him.
Right.
And anybody that wants to come on my show, I don't care. Small day one on YouTube, I don't care. I
Right.
just to play him to the point where it's all I do. I'd rather just, if it happens, it happens. If not, I know resell, and reselling is what makes me money. So
Right.
if YouTube starts paying me, which I have a sponsor and I get paid through that, but beyond, it is what it is. Whatever happens,
Right.
happens.
I do it right now. I do it to show people, man, that you can, because I just started reselling, man, like 6 months, man. You know what I mean? And I do it to show people that anybody can do it, man. Like, I'm a felon with no college, education. Yeah, I'm a certified trainer, but that's a certification. It's different than going to a university. You know what I mean? And I'm making decent money at this, and I've just gotten started. I can only imagine where I'll be at in a year. You know what I mean? Like my first 4 years worth of numbers, going from my first year to my second year. And I'm doing it to document the journey and to show people that, Riley starts daycare tomorrow. Nice.
Sorry, we've been waiting on that call all day. No, that's another thing that I never know how to touch on, but you brought it up. So, a felon.
Mhm.
This country doesn't give a shit about putting for other than low paying, minimum wage shit jobs.
Mhm.
Rehabilitation,
Yeah.
the entry into the workforce. So felons are about on the same level veterans come back and have PTSD or any kind of mental, or a regular 9 to 5 is for them because you trained me how to kill, and now you want me to sit at a desk.
Right.
Your brain is not wired that way.
Right.
And I don't want to get all political and all that, but the fact there is something other than, robbing, drug dealing, any of the things, that could get you back or you don't want to be.
Right.
Is like I think it's great that I actually personally, a lot of people that are resellers
Mhm.
that are found, it was because they knew that their worth within the shit
Mhm.
job.
And that's one of the things I like about Dante too, man, because his channel's Prison of Profit. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
he's one of the biggest inspirations that I had to know that I'm not defined by my record. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I've come a long way, bro. Like, I had my robbery charge back in 2011. That's 10 years ago. I'm not a robber anymore. You know what I mean? What I am is I'm a good Christian man trying to live a better life. You know what I mean? And reselling is my way to do that. So therefore, I'm not going to be held down by my past or by what my paperwork says. You know what I mean? But what I am going to do is I'm going to take control of my future, and I'm going to grab this reselling bull by the horns, and I'm going to make it do what it do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's the funny thing. He was also a Golden Corral. So you guys have multiple.
Right. Yeah.
But they'll think, what does everybody always say? Once anytime somebody's out and doing good, they're like, oh well, it's time. So life should be normal pace because you can serve your time, but that piece of paper is going to follow you the rest of your life. So weird to constantly that who you used to be is going to mess up who you want to be.
Right.
And that's why I like reselling. That's why I think it's awesome that there's felons and there's people with tattoos that just don't like to do. And there's there's regular people like Drew Prophet Monster and Harry Tornado and just your regular guys that also all these mentality of just wanting to be free and
Right.
I don't know. I love reselling. I could talk to people. I could talk about bugs, but hey, I hate it, and it's just something I learned. It's not something I'm passionate about.
Right.
But I enjoy more seeing people succeed or whatever it is that they're into more than I do anything else.
Right.
And I think that the whole reason we got started was just to show people you can do regardless of background, where you live, any of that stuff.
Right.
Like if you put in the work, you get results, and it doesn't matter. The main thing is selling the people of don't tout it because then we all won't make money, and it's
not like
bullshit.
that, man. There's enough money out here.
You, me, and this chat thrift store at the same time, and we're all gonna find profit.
Yep.
And that's just it. That's why I don't get into fights and bins, because I could be either with a hawk and giving mentality. I think that that's what you can achieve as far as in the reselling community.
Right. And I mean, just like even with me living in this one horse town, man, with just a handful of thrift stores, there's still a ton of money to be made down here. And even when me and my girlfriend both go to the same thrift stores or to the same yard sales, we both leave with a ton of stuff and we make a lot of money. She does her own reselling thing and I do my own reselling thing, and she still makes a ton of money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, you came to Houston. I think we have probably 126 within like a 1 radius of me.
Wow. Yeah.
Five bins. We have.
That sounds like heaven to me.
Yeah, we have like 8 or 9 Amazon stores.
Yeah.
We fourth because we're playing with I think it's as far as thirdly. So I mean, we have an abundance of everything. That's why we do so well with dumpster diving, because there's just so much stuff, because there's so many people.
Yeah, man. I really, there's nowhere around here, like we don't have a Ross that throws away any return goods. The only thing close to a Ross that we have is a TJ Maxx, and I don't know what their policy is on their returns, but I need to find some dumpsters to hit.
Yeah, that's crazy. When you said you don't have a Ross in your area, I was like, okay, you are small town.
Right, bro. Yeah, it's crazy. There's no Ross, no Marshalls.
Jesus. Yeah. Do you have a Chili's?
Chili's, yeah, we just got a Chili's.
Oh, you got a Chili's.
Yeah.
Dude, I grew up in a small town in Carolina called Mills River. Yeah. Literally, we didn't have like anything. A restaurant was called Mills River Restaurant.
Oh, wow.
It was
real small.
Name brand restaurant. Literally, just like everything was mom and pop. And I'm sure it's expanded now. But yeah, like going to McDonald's was like the big weekend thing for our family, because it was like a 25-minute drive.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now I can like walk out of my neighborhood. There's like a Walgreens, a grocery store, a McDonald's, a Starbucks. I'm just
They're
Like,
building a McDonald's right down the street from my house, but it's not gonna do me no good. I really don't go there all the time. I'd rather them put another Goodwill down the street.
yeah. I'm about to say you're a hell nut, man. You're not going to McDonald's.
Nah, not at all.
Isn't it funny? You get like you can get like 3 cheeseburgers, nuggets for $5, or you can buy a McDonald's salad.
Yeah. The other day too, man, I got so mad because on Tuesday I went to the drive-thru and I said, "Let me get a chicken salad." Right? I get to the window and she hands me a chicken sandwich, and I'm just like, man. But I ate it though because I was on a time crunch, man.
That's how they get you. They're like,
Yeah.
I'm messing you here.
Hey, it was delicious too because I don't eat fried stuff all the time, man. So I smashed that sandwich like Homer Simpson. And it was gone.
Well, when you were talking about being a fitness trainer, I was like, man, people are babysitters for adults.
Pretty much.
You're basically just coddling your client.
Yeah.
You're like, you can do that. No, yeah. Your diet.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
Well, you got that. Somebody's paying you to pat them on the back, say that it's not their pieces of crap.
Right. And I mean, they get paid a decent wage, you know what I mean? But like I said, and then like in my town, we got Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness comes with a trainer if you get the Black Card membership. Anybody going to pay me $150 an hour when they can go pay $25 a month and get a free trainer? It's just it's a no-brainer.
How many times you hit the lunk alarm?
Huh?
The lunk alarm doesn't play.
Oh, I've never made it go off, but it's happened quite a few times while I've been there.
Yeah. I was like 5 minutes at a Planet Fitness because all I ever did was powerlifting. So that was always the fun for me. Is people be like, "Man, lifting, why are you fat?" That's broke. Because I do 4 rep max. That's it. Like I'm not there to do cardio. Anything over 4 reps is cardio to me.
Right.
Like I'm trying to see if I can pick this car up without blowing out my intestines. Like I don't.
And see, I used to do a little bit of powerlifting, but I never enjoyed it. You know what I mean? It was always like, oh, I got to do these deadlifts. Man, I hate deadlifts. Oh, I got to do these squats. Man, I hate squats. You know
no. I was never into the pretty muscles like bicep.
Oh yeah, man, I gotta be chopped, bro.
I'm built like a square, dude. I'm built for
endomorph to the fullest.
I'm built for squatting and deadlift. Like my body is a square. So I'm just I mean squats suck. My knees are gone and now with this stupid
right knee is blown.
With my stupid eye and everything, like now the probably me doing a heavy deadlift and my eyeball just popping out or just completely just
dude, at least your eye looks normal. I don't want to hear it. Dude, my eye is blue. Like this eye is blue. This one's
so
brown.
what is it like? What is it? Just glaucoma or?
Yeah. So I was born with a cataract. I got it removed and I was totally normal, right? For like 3 years. And you know, as a kid, you do dumb stuff like slide down the stairs on your stomach. Well, so my aunt was like, if you do that, if you fall down, you hurt yourself, I'm gonna whoop your ass. So I was like, all right, whatever. I went right back up the stairs. I fell down them, hit my head real hard on the right side, and then I caused nerve damage to the left side. And that's why it floats off. It's not centered, you know what I mean? Like my right eye. So see how much white's underneath it? Yeah. That's because it floats off due to the nerve damage. And then the nerve damage I developed the glaucoma from. They tried to give me a surgery to transplant my retina to give me, or my cornea, I mean, to give me vision in it. And it gave me a little bit of vision, but it's just got a blue eye that I still can't see out of.
Oh, man, we definitely got to come up with a podcast or something. Two blue. Only see up to 8 feet in that eye, and then it looks like blur. So most of the time I just
this close, bro.
Yeah, you kind of squint or something like that. But man, I would actually use your eye as like a selling point for your, like I like doing stuff like making whatever I feel is like my weak point. That's why I'm always like,
Yeah.
in my thumbnails. Like,
Yeah.
no one wants to see the inside of my stupid face, but
Yeah.
it works for me.
Right. Yeah.
It's just like my accents. Like, for whatever reason, whenever the redneck and the English guy on Instagram Reels, they take off. It's like,
Yeah.
oh man, good accent. I'm like, wow, because I could really talk like this.
Yeah.
Only nobody would know it. They would just be like,
Yeah.
but like the lip draw, like that's my normal. Like, that's my baseball coach when I was growing up. He always had that dip. Hatfield, why ain't you running fast? I'm like, because I'm fat, motherfucker.
Right.
Like, I play all the time, like being a big fat dude or like shit like that. I don't care. Watch it, laugh. I don't want to be the same video as everybody else with the what's sold. So I try to enter. You see, I put like comedy and dumb stuff in there to try and like keep people engaged.
And see, I was doing a bunch of what sold videos at first because, like you said, you know, filming in public is awkward. But
yeah,
the flipping sports guy, Paul, he said that he had gotten a chest mount, and once he had the chest mount, it made it a lot better. So I ordered one, and that's why the last couple of videos I've made, I've had footage of me out at yard sales because I strapped that deal on my chest, and I had one person question me about it. You know what I mean? And I was like, "Oh, I'm making YouTube videos. You want to be on it?" And she was like, "Oh no, I don't mind." You know what I mean? I've just never seen anybody do that before. And so
yeah.
once I started doing that,
in the reselling niche on YouTube, point of view, POV style footage is what gets the most. Want to see, like, want to feel like they're with you.
Right.
I like the chest mount too. My problem, I have no problem with mount when I'm doing dumpster dive. It's just me. But like, if I'm wearing the stupid thing and I'm going to the bins, like, it feels like a sports bra. So it looks like my tits are hanging out, and I'm just like, why is it weird at me? Oh Jesus! So like, I want to wear it and then like cut whole shirt so make it awkward for everybody. Like, but that's the way my brain goes.
That'd be funny. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, y'all want to see point of view? Okay, well, check this out. You want to hear a fat guy breathing?
Right. Yeah. I noticed that though. You said that those are the most viewed videos. Now, my most viewed video is your dumpster diver mystery box. My second most viewed video is the most recent video I made where I was out at garage sales.
Yeah. We're trying to find. We just kind of went with it. Screen all of a sudden got lights going on. We're going to be wrapping up here probably in a few minutes. Anyway, suffering through upness. Again, Marcus, aka Pixin's on. Make sure you are subbed to his channel. We're trying to get him to subscribe.
It's not happening, bud.
Subscribe to his channel. Let him hit his 100. You can know. I'm just kidding. But let's get to 100.
Let me know what you guys like. Where, if you were to win the giveaway, what gift card you guys would want? Amazon gift card or what type? Because everybody shops on Amazon, even I do. But maybe somebody doesn't want an Amazon gift card. Maybe they want $25 at McDonald's. So I mean, I don't know.
I hope not.
I hope not either, man. A heart attack waiting to happen.
Here, man, you just want some death.
Straight up. Yeah. I just want to give something back to somebody. You know what I mean? Because
maybe let them shop your eBay store. Anything $25 or less, they can pick out.
I can do that too. Definitely. That's probably better.
I drive that people to YouTube or to your eBay store because
that's probably what I'll do.
That'd be cool.
Because I already donate 10% of every sale I make to a charity. But
awesome.
I feel like the Lord's blessed me with being able to make this money, so I got to give some of it back somehow. You know what I mean? So I'm all about giving back to the people.
Oh, that's cool, man. I do select items. Will 10% goes to the Boston Cherry Rescue that we picked for the giveaway reseller thing. I guess you look at that as that's your tithe,
Yeah.
right? For the
Well, I mean, I do that additionally to besides just what I give in church. I donate money on the church. I donate money on the Bible app that I read, and I also donate 10% of every sale I make.
dang.
So I mean, yeah.
I'm going to start like a forum tithe or something, so you can add me to your list.
That's what I said. That's what I said when I in that one video. I was like, man, I got 8 kids, man. Go ahead and hook my boy up. It's not like
Yeah,
you
you
need
guys
it.
can donate to the,
but you could donate to the Flip the World Foundation.
Yeah, you can donate to the Chris. Please stop having children fun. Which I got that out. I got snipped, so no more children. Oh, baby's out and the dog's out. So I think that's yeah. No, stay. I just can't. I just don't. No, just no. But she loves being a big thing. So, because it just came out. Oh, you want to sneak in? Trying to sneak in? All right, let's see if we can get a hi before we go. Hi. There we go. Do we get more likes with babies and women?
Hit the like button for baby Riley.
Yeah, hit the like button. See how dark on the thing. Okay.
Hi.
Say bye.
Bye.
Hey, y'all. Again, let's get Marcus to subscribe. Thank you guys for tuning in. Technical issues fixed out for the most part. At least we got you on.
Yeah, sorry about being late again, man. For real.
No worries, man. It doesn't phase me. I'm not your. This is not a very instructional. Well, good, man. Get your 15 listings done for the day. I am currently 37 listings behind you guys. If you're still doing the 15 a day,
catch up.
I'm sure a week, so I'm the rest of the week. Like I said, our transmission went out on the main vehicle yesterday, so deciding if we're going to decide we're just going to get it fixed or we're going to trade it in and get something new, because dropping $3,000 on something just to potentially have more of them.
I just upgraded my car and then got into an accident last week.
Oh,
but at least they had insurance.
There you go. Yeah. That's like few and far here for sure. But man, I appreciate you coming in.
For sure,
hit the like button on your way out.
Maybe the next live we do won't have technical difficulties and I'll be on time.
No worries, man. Well, I'll be on again. Again, this is more like just a gathering talk show.
Right. Hey, I'm all the way with it, man.
And if you're watching the replay on this, man, make sure you hit the like button and go follow Marcus. I'll put it in. Be easy, man.
Yep, peace.
All right, and guys, that was the show for today. We went on a little bit older, but make sure you like, share, subscribe, do all the good stuff that you usually do or you're supposed to do on YouTube if you're a good person. If you're a piece of shit, just keep moving along and maybe don't come back. All right. Later.